Ladies and gentlemen, we are back with another exciting edition of Sports Village Daily Update. And I have categorized today's updates into three. The first part will be from the camp of the Flying Eagles and the 2025 FIFA Under 20 Men's World Cup in Chile. And the second part will be from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria and their last two matches of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers. And the third one will be from the camp of a top defender who decided not to play for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. I'm going to talk extensively from the camps of all the updates coming up from Nigeria football. But before I do that, if you are new on this platform, let's do it together. Quickly subscribe to the channel, hit on the post notification bell for more updates, and don't forget to like the video and share to other social media platforms. As usual, my name is Solomon Sante, your only nomenclature with the engineer's philosophy in sports, a Ghanaian who has declared his full support for Nigeria sports with the Nigerian name Solomon Chukwu Emeka, the only one. Please drop your decent comments in the comment box for special shoutouts in my subsequent videos. And no more straightforward, let's get into the video. Let me start from the camp of the Flying Eagles and the ongoing 2025 FIFA Under 20 Men's World Cup in Chile. Finally, after hard-fought results from the group stage, they booked their tickets into the round of 16 as one of the four best third-place teams, including France, South Korea, and that of Spain. So they've made it into the round of 16. The four best third-place teams are the countries that I've mentioned: Nigeria, Spain, France, and South Korea. And Nigeria will be facing one of the tournament's form sides, Argentina, God willing, on Wednesday. And let's check out their group, right from their group into the round of 16 about the Flying Eagles of Nigeria. So at the end of their group matches, Colombia led the group with 5 points plus 1 goal, and Norway second with 5 points plus 1 goal. Nigeria, the Flying Eagles, with 4 points, no goal, and Saudi Arabia under 20 with 1 point minus 2 goals. So these were the results with their various points from Group F of the ongoing 2025 FIFA Under 20 Men's World Cup. Now let's check out the round of 16 matches, and it's very tight. It's going to be crucial, titanic, crunchy encounters, as at KG encounters. So the first game will be between Ukraine under 20 and Spain under 20 tomorrow 7:30, and Chile under 20 will face Mexico under 20 11 p.m. Colombia under 20 will face South Africa under 20 Wednesday on the 8th of October 2025, 7:30 p.m. All these times are in Ghana time. So Nigeria time, you add +1. When you go to South Africa, you add +2 hours, and everything will be fine. Let me proceed with the fixtures. Nigeria under 20 will face Argentina under 20. 7:30 p.m. Ghana time, 8:30 p.m. Nigeria time, and 9:30 p.m. South Africa time on Wednesday, 8th October 2025. So these are the features, and let me just go through for you to know how things are going as they've been displayed on the screens. So if Nigeria is to make it to the quarterfinal stage competition, meaning the other encounters will be very tough. And the piece of good news is for Africa, let me put this in that way. 3 of our 4 countries that were able to participate in this tournament made it to the next stage, or the knockout stage, including only that of Egypt. South Africa made it to the round 16th. Morocco made it to the round 16th, and Nigeria, the Flying Eagles, also made it to the round 16th, excluding that of Egypt. And subsequently, we are hoping to see the best from these countries representing Africa at the world stage. And that from the Flying Eagles of Nigeria and that of the FIFA Under 20 Men's World Cup in Chile. Now, let me also talk about the Super Eagles of Nigeria. And the last 2 matches of them will be against Lesotho on the 10th of October 2025. That is coming Friday. 4 days later, on the 14th of October 2025, will also be against Benin Republic at the Gosio Aquabio Stadium in Uyo. 4 p.m. Ghana time, 5 p.m. Nigeria time, 6 p.m. South Africa time. And the same for their previous game against Lesotho, 4 p.m. Ghana time, 5 p.m. Nigeria time, and 6 p.m. South Africa time. Nigeria, the Super Eagles at this moment, are hoping to win in these matches because these are must-win encounters for the Super Eagles of Nigeria. In as much as they are hoping to win in their matches, they are also hoping that results elsewhere will go in their favor. And when I talk about results elsewhere, I mean it won't go well for Benin and that of South Africa. That is what Nigeria football community is hoping for at this moment. And the updates coming in, looking at the nature of these matches, are not good updates from the camp of the Super Eagles. Looking at the nature, they should have that early and prompt preparation. But with the reports that I have, players are expected to be in camp, God willing, by Tuesday, which is not the best for the Super Eagles at this moment. Reasons being, one, air tickets were being booked for all these players, most of the players, on Monday evening. So if they are to come or they are to depart their various residents to where they are going to have their camping base, meaning they have to set off, God willing, this evening before they report to camp. So definitely by Tuesday morning, afternoon, and evening, that is where you've seen most of these players reporting to camp for the Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead of these matches. And aside that, some of the players are not happy with the situation and the development from the Nigerian Football Federation. Some of the players are talking about how things didn't happen in the way they were planning to travel from their residence to the camping base for the Super Eagles, because these are matches that they are also going to put in every effort of theirs against that of Lesotho and that of the Republic. So things should have been in that hasty mode so that they can get enough preparation and also go in the matches and at least get victories, and hoping that results elsewhere will be in their favor. And as we all know, if they are going to report to camp barely on Tuesday, meaning even the players that might report on Monday or Tuesday morning and afternoon will be having some drills only. Aside that, players that are going to report on Tuesday's evening, Wednesday, others are going to have intensive 48 hours of preparation for the match against Lesotho, which is not the best from some of these players, and they are complaining as to how things are not going on well with this development from the Nigerian Football Federation. So these are the latest surrounding the Super Eagles of Nigeria ahead of their matches against Lesotho on the 10th of October 2025. I needed to just repeat it for people to know. Others will come to the comment box as I'm giving all these extensive details, still asking when are they going to play the match and where are they going to play all these matches. So I needed to repeat it for you to know how things will be for the Super Eagles against that of Lesotho, and that of Benin will be at the Gosio Akpabio Stadium on the 14th of October 2025. I've given you details and dates of all these matches. So that is that from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. Just keep it logged here. I will give you consistent updates from their camp when they report to camp and how schedules and changes will be within. Now, let me move on to this top defender. He was born in Switzerland to Swiss mother and that of Nigerian father. He has once played for Manchester City and he recently left on loan to Inter Milan. His name is Manuel Akanji, and according to Akanji, looking at his roots right from Nigeria, he's the one that loves Nigeria very well. But he had only one option, and the option was to play for Switzerland. When you are choosing between two countries, it's either you go in for one side or you go in for the other side. But to him, the only option he had was to represent Switzerland. No other bad feeling for Nigeria. And he wished in visiting Nigeria most often so that he can get to know the blend of whatever it is in Nigeria in terms of their food, languages, and everything. But at the moment, he really, really loves Nigeria. Let's check out on our screens exact words from Manuel Akanji, formerly of Manchester City, now at Inter Milan. He started with these words. This is the eagle, and we all know that he's having that tattoo with the Super Eagles logo and everything on his hand. Now, let me go through the words. This is the eagle from the Nigerian national team with a football under it. It's something I carry with me. So he carries this tattoo with him, and he has given out explanation with the eagle and Nigeria football just under the eagle. He proceeded with these words: obviously, I play for the Swiss national team, but I'm still really proud of being Nigerian. He's very proud of being a Nigerian. I could only make one decision, but they are still with me all the way. It's been a long time since I have been back to Nigeria. It's hard for me to go back because I don't have a break in the winter, and summer is a rainy season. So you never really know what you are going to get. And when he's coming to Nigeria, he has given out some of the conditions as to why he doesn't normally want to come to Nigeria. He ended up by this ways. But when I was young, I went there 3 or 4 times. So according to him, when he was very young, he has been to Nigeria for barely 3 to 4 times and is used to the culture and everything. But he wished in coming to Nigeria to see more things for himself as at his age at the moment. He was born on the 19th of July, 1995. So currently he is 30 years. And there's the time we can explore a lot and more when he represents Nigeria or when it comes to Nigeria to have that cultural assimilation and everything in that order. And that is that from Manuel Akanji. So the reason why he ditched Nigeria for that of Switzerland would have been one of the top defenders in the Super Eagles team because he's very versatile in terms of the defense. He's a well played right back in terms of the fullback positions, as a right back, as a left back, as also as a center back. He can play as a left center back, as a right center back, a top defender. I know a lot of people in the football community know who Manuel Akanji is. Manuel Obafemi Akanji. I'll end here with my presentation. A lot of developments happening, but I think the NFF have to work things hard in the way that will benefit the Super Eagles at this moment. This is the time we need them to collaborate and calm things down for them. We need the efforts of the Nigerian Football Federation, the efforts of the sports ministry, the efforts of the playing body, and the efforts of the technical team. We are wishing them the very best of luck in their last 2 matches of the CAF 2026 FIFA World Cup qualifiers against Benin Republic and that of Lesotho. And that is that from the camp of the Super Eagles of Nigeria. The ball is courts as to how they are going to play it. With a lifeline given to them, it's up to them. We wish them the best, and let's meet in the next one. Subsequently, I will give you special shout outs. I was being supported by my hardworking chief editor, Emmanuel Kwame Asiedu, and my amazing graphic designer, Dominic. Until you meet again on this platform, it's still the #1 sports channel on YouTube for Nigeria sports. Sports Filler. Bye bye.